Hi everyone! Welcome to Artsonia's After School Art Club. Today we have a fun art project from Janine Campbell, an art teacher from Michigan. Hope you enjoy the video and don't forget to have your artwork uploaded to your Artsonia gallery.
Hello, Janine Campbell from West Michigan here. Looking forward to sharing with you some paper weaving ideas using magazine images, tape, and glue. I like to use magazine images that have a similar figure in them or color scheme to make them more harmonious, but it's really up to you to do what you like. The end result's going to be really abstract and interesting, so I'm excited to show you how to do this. Let's get started. For this project, you can use scissors or a cutting tool. You want to get magazines that have a similar size image, and then cut the strips from your pieces. You can see one of the things I've cut vertically and the other one horizontally. And then once I've cut those pieces, I start to weave them in and out from each other. You can really adjust your weaving how you see fit. And if you make a mistake with your weaving, like I did right there, you can easily adjust it before you glue it down. Once you have your stuff set, I'm going to use some liquid glue. I'm using a multi-purpose liquid glue, but you can really use whatever kind of liquid glue you'd like to use for it. And I'm going to glue the end strips together. This allows me just to do a little bit more adjusting as I need to. And so I'm going to spend a little bit of time gluing those end strips together so that it keeps everything in place. I like to pick images that have a similar color scheme or a similar pose because I think the end result makes a more harmonious image and it looks a little bit more interesting in terms of the abstraction. I particularly like the way that the arms look for this one because they're kind of going in a similar direction, but there's a little bit of difference to them. I also like that the heads of the figure are in a similar spot and the legs kind of match up in a weird way too. So it's really up to you to sort of decide kind of what images you want to choose and how you want them to be put together. Now you could be done with it if you wanted, but I've decided I think it'll look a little bit better if I make a frame. So I just drew an organic shape onto a piece of gray paper because again it kind of goes along with the overall tones of the work. And then using an X-Acto knife and a cutting board, I'm going to cut out that shape. Just like with anything else when you're using a sharp tool, you want to make sure that you practice good safety. So make sure that you are either under the supervision of an adult or that you are an adult yourself working with that very sharp tool. You'll notice that I cut out an X first and then cut out along the lines of the shape. This helps kind of separate and chunk out the amount of cutting that you need to do so you don't have to worry about it being one perfect long cut line. Once I have that done, I take my paper and some Scotch tape and I'm going to use this to create the frame around my weaving. By using the tape, it's also going to help secure all of the pieces to the paper so that they don't unravel, and then I don't have to worry about it being super neat and lined up because I have that nice framed border for the work. Then I could just pop this behind glass on a frame or even just stick it up on my peg wall. It's really up to me. So now I have my finished weaving. I hope you had an awesome time creating. I'd love to see what it is that you've made, so please share your creations online. You can tag me on Instagram or Twitter using @CampbellArtSoup. So have a great time creating and please feel free to share what you've made.